Guys, this is freaking crazy. Like, seriously. Brand new warehouse. I have stuff all over the place. I need to spend like one day just organizing everything because it is a freaking mess in here. We're going to have to go dig for the car that we're going to work on today because it's in a pile of a whole bunch of other cars. Let me show you. So here's where I record. You guys are usually set up right there on that camera. Look at the back. Look how messy that is. But look at all this. That needs to go get driven at the sand dunes. I don't want the sand paddles to get bent down, so I'll basically put it on its side. Same thing with the UDR. That actually, I'm going to do a review on that soon. Someone loaned me that to try out. I always thought these were really, really cool. Never driven one, so we're going to find out how good it is. Not in today's video, but in a future video. That car is propped up. I mean, look at this freaking, it's a mess. Just tires everywhere. X-Maxes. Now here is my random car table. So here are the cars we're working on today. This one in particular, but I have these other, actually, you know what? I'll just grab them all and put them on the table so you guys can see what we're doing with them. But Tekno cars, guys, that's what we're messing with today. Look at all this stuff. Oh my goodness. So the reason why we're playing with these cars today is because if you follow Tekno on Facebook, they recently did a build where they essentially made an A-scale short course. What it really is it's a buggy front and rear clip on a truggy chassis with short course tires. It looks absolutely amazing. I'll put a link in the description to where they built that. I ordered all the parts to build it this morning, and I started thinking about how awesome Tekno cars are, and not to throw away your old ones. So basically, I have my old EB 48 2.1 here. We're going to be using these front and rear clips, and then I also have my old ET 48 2.0. This is the old E-Truggy. We're going to use this chassis. Wait, are we going to use this chassis? We're going to need some stuff off of this. Yeah, the chassis, I guess. We're going to combine these two to make that short course when the parts come in. We don't have the parts in yet. But I also brought over the original Tekno MT 410. This is their original 10-scale monster truck. However, it was based on A-scale components. This thing was a beast. They don't make this thing anymore. But essentially what this is a truggy front and rear clips, basically truggy arms on a buggy chassis. So they shrunk down the truck to make the monster truck. And guys, it's awesome. I actually built one way back in the day. I did a video. I'll put a link in the eye above to the video. But this is my Tekno. I'm going to call it not really a mini truggy, but like shortened truck. We're going to call it a stunt truck. This is my Tekno stunt truck. The original ET 48.3, I believe. I basically have to cut the body short because this is a much shorter chassis than the original ET. But this thing, it's basically like a Outcast. Because it's a shorter wheelbase, it should be able to do backflips like crazy. We're going to work on this today while we wait for all the stuff for the A-scale short course to come in. I know I just threw a whole bunch of cars at you, all different types of numbers. All you have to know is we're working on the Tekno stunt truck, which is truggy front and rear clips and a buggy chassis. Oh man, it's going to be awesome. All right, so what we're doing with the stunt truck today is, first off, look at this bird's nest of all the wires. I have my soldering iron with me. We are going to try to clean this up. We don't need this because we're not going to run ours on 6S. We're running only on 4S. And then I need to put thicker diff fluid in the middle because this is super light fluid and it likes to diff out a lot. So I'm going to probably put 100K in the middle, and then I don't have a pinion. It's kind of hard to drive the thing without a pinion. Yeah, I need to put a pinion on it. So after that, it should be stunt ready. So let me get to work. All right, I cleaned up these wires a little bit. I say a little bit because it still kind of looks like a bird's nest, but there's not two connectors now, and there's not the random little bypass. So let's clean up a little bit. I'm about to do the diff. I hope 100K isn't too much because I do want to drive this on the track sometimes. I even have a transponder in there. So maybe I'll go, yeah, I'm going to go 100K because YOLO. So something really interesting that I don't know if it was just a funny coincidence, but if you guys don't know, Traxxas wheels, they're 17mm hexes, they're keyed. There's a little notch between each flat side of the hex. And coincidentally, Tekno, they have these hexes that somehow handle, you see that? Somehow handle the Traxxas wheels and tires. I actually asked the owner and he said that was not the intention. However, I think if it was the intention, he wouldn't have told me. But even their wheel nuts, see how they're kind of dented in there? I'm going to see if I can. See how they're kind of, there's an indentation on the side? It will actually use the keyed Traxxas wheel wrench also. Very interesting. Was that a sick coincidence? A crazy coincidence? Or did they do that intentionally? I'm putting sledge tires on this thing because monster truck tires. I don't have a receiver. Totally forgot I didn't have a receiver. I was actually binded up to my Futaba remote. My Futaba remote's at home. So I'm going to bind it to a DX6C. However, I don't have a receiver with me. So we're going to have to go home, bind this up, and then we're going to send it. Look at this thing. It's literally as wide as it is long. The center diff definitely keeps it from, definitely makes it do a lot better wheelies. It's going to make it do better stunts too. We're going to send it on that ramp over the sidewalk. It should be pretty freaking awesome. All right, guys. A little test jump here. Oh my goodness. How many I can't see it. Am I on my wheels? All right, take two. Sorry, I did not realize it was going to be that aggressive. I got to go a little bit lighter. The braking is extremely aggressive, needless to say. Oh my. There we go. What a tank. I mean, I'm doing like triple backflips on accident here. I think I need to turn the brake down. I think it's just a little too aggressive. Let me just see if I can keep it level real quick. There you go, that's better. Did I land? Okay, cool, perfect. Are those doubles or triples? I can't even tell. Oh my, I can't see it. Okay, got it. I think those are triples. I'm gonna have to watch the playback. They're happening so fast. I mean, this is like my ultimate bash truck because I can't, where am I at? Oh no, seriously? Oh man. I'm not joking. I was just about to talk about how I like this truck a lot because not only is it super durable, but I have all the replacement parts. I broke. Did I break? Oh yeah. I think I broke a gearbox. Jeez. It's all right. I got it.